Whew. So IPMAT Indore is out. The response sheet is declared. You know what the scores are you scoring. IPMAT Rohtak has surprisingly decreased their cutoff, and you know whether you have been shortlisted or not. So you know whether you will be shortlisted for Indore or not, and whether you are shortlisted for Rohtak or not. You are aware about the result. Okay. This is one final attempt for all of you to get to secure the admission in one of the reputed, the top IIMs in India. One last shot. You have 7 days in hand, and I'm sure this 7 days can make a lot of difference. I'm going to share what you should be doing on each day so that you maximize that marks. It is very essential to score very high marks in JIPMAT, and that is possible actually. I have seen students who have scored 360s and 370s. Okay, so it is very much possible to score more than 340. 340 is very much possible, very much practical. Why am I saying very much practical? The reason is very simple. There are only 100 questions and 150 minutes versus where there were 120 question in Rohtak and you had only 120 minutes. And you know, most of you attempted 100 plus question. At least everyone attempted 90, 95 plus odd question. So similar can be your number of attempts. Okay, similar can be your speed and number of attempt in JIPMAT also. Last year, I don't see any student coming and telling us that we attempted less than 90 question out of 100. So it is very much possible to attempt more than 90 questions. There were so many students who were able to attempt all 100 questions because you have 100 on 150 odd minute. The most important thing about JIPMAT is the accuracy level. Because if everyone is going to attempt more than 90 out of 100 questions, everyone is going to attempt 90, 95, 100 odd questions, then the accuracy plays a very, very important and a very crucial role. How to build on accuracy, how to improve your accuracy, what all thing you should be doing. The first mistake that you should avoid, a lot of students, even after repeatedly saying for Rohtak and Indore, they made this mistake and they were not writing the mock in the exam time frame. On 6th of June, you are going to write JIPMAT from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You need to ensure that you are writing the mocks in this last 6-7 days in that time frame, so that you are mentally aware that 3 p.m. you are supposed to start the actual exam. That's the first thing that you should keep in mind. Second thing, I would suggest don't do anything on 5th of June. Probably you can do quick revision of few formulas of mensuration, because mensuration generally in JIPMAT is for close to around 6 to 7 odd question, and there are direct formula based question. Or you can revise maybe clocks and calendar, because every year 3 to 4 questions are always been asked on clocks and calendar. Okay, now that's what you can do on 5th of Jan. On 5th of June, on 4th of June, I would suggest you write one mock and analyze it thoroughly. Make sure where you went wrong. Your accuracy should be as high as 90% if you want to score 350 plus marks. On 4th June, you are writing one mock. On 3rd June, maybe you can again revise. You can revise active passive voice. You should revise direct indirect. You should revise all the vocabulary that you have learned in last maybe 6 months or 1 year, because there are always 4 to 5 antonyms, synonyms question, and around 6 to 7 fill in the blank question, which are easy scorer. Okay, active passive and indirect, direct indirect is something which is not been tested in various exams. So this is one exam where it has been tested over last 2 years, and you need to ensure that you are not making even single error in this two type of question. So maybe you can do active passive, direct indirect, and vocabulary revision on 3rd of June. And don't forget to attend my session on 3rd of June at 4 p.m, which will be on blunders to avoid in IPMAT Indore. Okay, this is a session that blunders to avoid in JIPMAT, not IPMAT Indore, my bad. Okay, we talk about IPMAT Indore, and that's slip of tongue. So just do attend that session on 3rd of June at 4 p.m. On 2nd of June, again you do a revision of what mistakes that you did on 1st of June. 1st of June, I would suggest you to write one more mock. So in last 7 days, just write two mocks, maybe first on 1st of June, that is tomorrow, and one on 4th of June. I think two mocks should be enough. If you are really feeling that you should write one mock, maybe on 2nd of June you should write one more mock, but not more than 3 mock for sure. So this is ideally what you should be doing in last 7 days. I'll again summarize. Make sure that your target is 340, 350 plus, because higher you score, better are your chances to convert one of the reputed IIMs, either IIM Jammu or IIM Bodh Gaya. Revise active passive, revise direct indirect, revise vocabulary, because you will at least find around 15 to 17 questions in verbal from this C3 section itself. Revise all the formulas of mensuration and geometry. 6 to 7 question of mensuration geometry you are supposed to get, and revise clocks and calendar, 3 to 4 questions, because these are the question type which I said a lot of students find difficult. They make mistake in this question type. Remaining all question types are very easy, very straightforward. Students generally don't panic in the other areas. So make sure that you are revising them, and I think that's it. That should be done. So all the best for your JIPMAT examination. I will meet you again on 3rd of June at 4 p.m. Tata. Bye bye.